2 o'clock Tokyo. But it's not the final destination. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing at the airport right now. So surprise, I am going to be traveling to Southeast Asia for a month, which is insane. My friend is actually getting married, which kind of jump-started this trip. I'm going to be working at the same time, so it's going to be a little bit of mix of work and play. But I'm going to be starting in Singapore and then hit my way over to Malaysia and then Indonesia. As you can tell though, Shannon is not with me, which is such a weird feeling because literally we travel together like all the time. So I feel like this is actually like literally my first like genuine solo travel. It's gonna be weird because I love having her and it's like fun to always have a travel buddy, so it's gonna be such a new experience and I'm excited to kind of like have that and also be able to share it with you while I'm doing this. Okay, so 14 and a half hours later and I am in Japan. This is the layover that I have. It's about 5 hours. So I'm gonna try to find something to just sit and relax for a bit. I think I might try to find a snack. Debating on trying to see if they have a 7-Eleven here because I miss their sandwiches. Oh my god, I love the sugar cane drink.
Yes, okay, I got it.
I've had it in Vietnam. I loved it.
Sauce.
Ooh. With
It's chili sauce, so it's a bit spicy.
I love it.
Okay.
I love a good chili.
The sugar cane will help.
We'll see if I do well.
Hello. Is it good?
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Can't go wrong with meat, right?
I know. Okay, so this is my first night in Singapore, and I'm gonna be honest, obviously I've had a very long traveling time, like probably around like 28 hours, so I am exhausted, and I kind of anticipated today, or tonight I should say, being me unpacking, relaxing, kind of just like not doing anything, but to my surprise, Amanda, who is the reason why I'm here, she's getting married, texted me being like, hey, I know you're here, would you like to grab dinner together and just like, you know, see each other, since literally we haven't seen each other physically in years. And I was like, you know what, yeah, let's do it. I don't care how tired I am, I'm happy to see her and like just like be together and catch up. And then I literally, so she came here with a freaking goodie bag. Like, I can't, to be seen is to be loved, man. I think that's the phrase. But she literally got me little snacks and face masks and stuff, like her favorites. And she's like, relax tonight, 'cause she knew that I had a long travel day. And I'm literally like, I can't wait to spend more time with her this week and just like explore Singapore and show you all the fun things. I finally decompressed, took a shower, did everything, but I'm ready to pass out and just be here.
Today I'm at the library. I'm gonna get some work done. I feel like when I go to the library, I have usually a lot to do, so I want to always be in a space that feels like collectively everyone's working, so I also work a little harder too. But yeah, so I'm gonna get some journaling done, I'm gonna get some editing done, and I'm just excited to kind of get everything wrapped up and just kind of get ahead of the game. I always just like save a lot of my heavy work, I guess, for the library since it's such a great space to work. Okay, so I had a very productive day at the library. I did not even get the chance to craft, which is not a bad thing. It just means another day of just having a full day on of crafting. So no loss there. But tonight I'm really excited because I am going to another silent book club, and tonight's reading is this one. I still need to read. I kind of mentioned it in my last one is the Fourth Wing series. I need to read the third one. It's on hold at the library. So in the meantime, I am going to read Emily Henry's new book. I'm so excited, and it's at one of my favorite places in Babylon called Best Tea. So excited to check it out.
Okay, so I am up pretty early today. Jet lag is definitely hitting me, but that means I'm just gonna get breakfast early and kind of start my day. I have a couple things in my head that I kind of just want to get done. I'm gonna keep it pretty chill today because yesterday was a huge travel day. So I'm gonna do some work and just kind of enjoy the apartment a little bit and relax. I'll give you a room tour when it's not super messy. I barely cleaned last night because I was kind of just throwing things around and kind of finding everything. So I will show you that probably later today. Going to go grab some lunch. I am sweating. It is hot, hot, hot here. Not that I'm surprised, but damn, the humidity is tough. But I'm excited because I think I'm going to go head out to an izakaya because I'm in the mood for little meat skewers, and I'm only going to stop in for a bit because I have to go back to work. Okay, so I just finished lunch, but I think I'm a little nervous about the jet lag because I'm going back to work. So then I'm going to stop at a coffee shop just to grab something. These birds, bro. And I'm going to go grab a coffee that's kind of nearby, so I'm going to go check it out.
You have to try the chili crab while you're in Singapore. It's not just a dish, it's kind of a cultural rite of passage here. It's this sweet, spicy, messy crab dish that locals are super proud of, and it actually says a lot about the country. Like, it was actually invented here in the 1950s, and it blends Chinese, Malay, and even Indian influences, which is so Singapore in itself. And honestly, the whole experience of cracking the crab open with your hands and dipping into that rich chili sauce is something you don't just eat, it's something that you do.
How's the food?
Really good, thank you.
I give you free for that.
Oh, thank you so much. And that's what you dip with the sauce?
Yeah, you break it and you dip. Because you eat the chili crab without a mantou, it's like you incomplete thing. Yeah?
Yeah, it's very, very good. Thank you.
I wanted to take you on my morning walk. I actually want to give kudos to Mama Vogel. She kind of inspired me for this one. Not only is it gorgeous out, but she actually goes on long walks to the grocery store, and I have a few errands to run. So while I'm on this walk, I wanted to update you on last night's event at Silent Book Club. Can I just say, I am always so shocked by how much fun it is, especially for like a silent event, because usually the first half hour, you're chit-chatting, and then they have a designated hour of reading, and then you can decide at that next half hour if you want to stay and, like, you know, talk to your friends. Honestly, it was just so refreshing to go to an event. Obviously, I went solo, Kristin's not around right now, so it was just kind of really nice to just like meet like-minded people like myself who just want to meet people, read, and chit-chat about literature. And to be fair, I'm not like a big reader, so it's really nice to pick people's brains who are. So I had like a list of new books to read. But speaking of books, Emily Henry's new book is so good. I am so excited. I feel like every time I read her book, it's like visiting a college friend you haven't seen in a while. It's just like the memories come back, the feelings are there, and it's just so much fun. So I'm so excited to keep reading that book. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And yeah, I'm gonna go to the grocery store now and get my errands. I am doing some more errands after my little grocery walk. I actually am going to pick up some of Kristin's pottery. She wasn't able to pick it up before her trip, so I'm gonna go get it since they are gifts that I'm gonna be giving to our friend since she will not be able to.
I had awful jet lag last night. Like, I woke up at 2, like, straight up wide awake, and I tried to go back to bed, but I just couldn't, so I decided to kind of be semi-productive and get some things done this morning. And then I went to the gym and had some breakfast, which was lovely, and now I think I'm gonna go head out to Little India and to Haji Lane. It's like kind of famous around here. It's a good sort of like walking around photography, which I actually did bring my camera, which I have not really done in a really long time, so I'm really excited to kind of get back into that today and explore and just find some new things while I just hang around. I totally got lost. They're doing construction in the area, I guess, and so I was been walking for like an extra 15 minutes trying to find this, I think, subway or bus. I will find out when I get there. I decided to explore Haji Lane first instead of Little India because I was getting hungry, and there's actually a restaurant I really want to try over here that had really good reviews. So I'm gonna try that first, and then I'm gonna keep exploring. So I went to a really cool cafe. It's called Patisserie. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but the vibes are super cute and aesthetic. I'm just gonna enjoy the AC for a little bit until I catch my breath again because it is hot today. Okay, so that drink I just had, the Tay Tariq, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, so apologies, but oh my god, it's literally my favorite thing right now. Like, I need to see if New York makes this sort of type of coffee style. I literally had to look it up because I was like, what is in this? And apparently it's just the style in which it's made, and they kind of like froth it a little bit more with the tea and the coffee. I had a matcha version. Holy crap, changed my life. Now I'm heading out to Little India, and I'm so excited. I wish I was more hungry because like the food here is supposed to be awesome. And honestly, I don't have a lot of knowledge with like Indian food. I just know it's really spicy, and I'm very white, so I don't know how I'm gonna do with that. I'm currently in Little India, just exploring the shops. It is so overwhelming in like the best way. There's so many colors, scents. Like, I wish I was more hungry. I'm like bummed that I just can't eat everything. The heat is also zapping my energy completely. So I just need to find another little bit of AC. I go in and out of shops just to feel that. Found a sign. This is the last surviving Chinese villa in Little India. Alright, last stop. Beautiful mosque. Okay, found a close subway, thank God. But I will say, Little India ain't little. It was huge. I feel like there was no way I could cover it all in like a day. If you really like, honestly, the food is probably where I missed out on, and I'm a little upset with myself. Maybe I'll come back to eat, but it was so cool. The color, scents, everything, like absolutely would come back.
Today I am in Sayville. I decided I wanted to go a little further than normal to junk journal. I wanted to go to a cute cafe and just zone out and enjoy my time, since I've been super busy this past few weeks. So I haven't had like a moment to just craft everything that I've done. So I'm going to the cafe now. I'm going to work on some junk journaling, and later I'm going to meet up with some friends and we're going to have some drinks and listen to live music. I'm so excited for today and just can't wait to start. I realized that I never show you guys my pages, so here they are. If anyone's been really watching the weekly vlogs, you know that we did the Pride and Prejudice, the Emily Henry. This page is actually from our weekend in DC and Baltimore, but I really focused on my DC trips. I didn't get much in Baltimore, unfortunately. And I totally forgot, which I'm so sad about, but the Bachelorette, I forgot all my materials, so I left it blank for that, and obviously the bridal shot would be next to it, but had to end it on my favorite, you. So believe it or not, those pages actually take me hours to do, so I actually ended up kind of working up an appetite, and luckily, Sayville has this really cool, healthy grocery store called Cornucopia, and I'm honestly obsessed, so even though I really wanted to indulge in a sweet treat, I decided to do it a more healthy way, so I grabbed 2 more treats before heading out to the station yards. Now that the weather is getting nicer, I am itching for more events like this where you're outside, you have a drink, there's live music. But funny enough, it was sunny all day and then got cloudy by the time we got here. So we ended up just going to the Great South Bay Brewery, which was in the area perfectly. So grabbed a few drinks, just caught up, and it was just so nice to set this little gathering with me and my friends.
Okay, so I am in Orchard Road. I'm really excited to check this out. It's kind of notorious for malls and shopping, and today ended up kind of being, as you tell, my umbrella, not even just the heat. It was kind of raining this morning, so I was like, you know, this is a really good day to explore, maybe get some souvenirs, shop a little bit, but of course we got to start the day off first with some coffee. So I'm gonna go check out this one shop that looked so cute. I'm really excited to go take you with me today. Okay, so funny little story. I was just walking down the street and I saw the cutest little area for a photo. I was staying by myself, so it's like really hard to like take anything of me. And then I noticed these two girls who were looking super cute. And I was like, do you guys want a photo? And then obviously in return, they were like, can we take one of you? And I was like, that would be great. So I'm really excited that I got at least something on this trip because it's like really hard. Okay, I like walking the city because I think it just gets you to see more things, but the humidity is no joke, so I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to walk to my next spot, which is about a 20-minute walk, but I think in New Yorker pace, it's usually about 15. I usually can make it a little faster, but we'll see by the end of this if I'm going to regret this walk. Okay, I made it in the New York 15, but I definitely suffered. I am so hot right now. I cannot wait to just sit in some AC, definitely getting some water, and I can't wait to get a little bit of a sweet treat to just wake up a little bit. Oh no, it's, I was gonna say, like, I could just bite it. I realized as I cut it in, I was like, I should just eat it. Okay, that place was so good. I am obsessed and I might come back. The desserts were just perfect for right now. I wanted something cold, so I did get a dessert. I got this raspberry pastry. Everything about it was stunning. Probably the most beautiful pastry I've ever bought. Okay, one thing I want to say is getting around Singapore is so easy. Like, I'm obsessed with their subway system. It's so clear. I love it, especially since I didn't do any research before I got here to like help me prepare, which made me a little nervous, but I am literally, and hopefully I'm not jinxing it, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Actually, one thing to note that is different that is kind of interesting is that there's certain exit numbers that you can get off at. That way, like, the street that you're at is easier to access. I made it to the mall. So this one is known for more like high-end brands. I'm kind of here just to look because my wallet will not accept that. But it's really cool because this is honestly like the most insane mall I have ever been to. There's so many floors and it's just like the architecture is so cool. So I'm just gonna kind of walk around, enjoy the AC while I have it. Okay, so I'm going to mall number 2, which is another famous one over here, and I'm going to pronounce it, so I apologize, but I think it's NGEE Ann City. This is also pretty high-end, so I don't know if I'm going to find anything in my budget, but we're going to check it out and see what the heck it's all about. Okay, so I'm going to my last mall on this strip. I think it's 313 at Somerset. I would say those are the three main ones in my opinion, or just the ones that people like to go to. So I'm just kind of jumping in and out. I'm not doing a super deep dive into these stores, but it's really fun. Honestly, it's so great because the heat is so bad that going into these malls are kind of a break, so I'm loving it. The biggest pull when I come to Northport is going to Artichoke. It is literally my dream come true store. It has crystals, it has tarot, it has everything magical, mystical that I am honestly obsessed with. I love going to apothecaries just for these kinds of trinkets, but Artichoke just has everything and more. It has honestly such a great selection of just like unique gifts. But honestly, I will say the one big thing that people always ask Kristin and I is, where'd you get your headbands? This is the place for me. It never fails to give us exactly what we need. Doing a sunset yoga at the Vanderbilt mansion. I'm so excited. I love doing events like these and I can't wait to do this because I have not done a yoga class in like forever. So we'll see how we do. But it was so much fun.
Yay!
I did sleep in today because jet lag is real, and I kind of just allowed myself honestly to take a break because I have been just going, kind of pushing through, and I was like, you know, I just want like a lazy morning, which kind of ends up perfectly because I'm meeting up Amanda and her fiance, soon-to-be husband Brian, for lunch. We're gonna have kind of like a little relaxing, catching up, getting to know each other day because I have actually never met Brian in person before, so I'm really excited to just kind of have that one-on-one time, get to know them as like a couple, and I am just so excited to just spend the day with her.
Okay, hear me out. You have to check out the Singapore Botanic Gardens. It's like this massive, gorgeous green space right in the middle of the city, and honestly, it feels like stepping into another world. You've got swan-filled lakes, walking trails, rainforest sections, and even a whole garden just for orchids. It's perfect whether you want a chill morning, a picnic, or just a break from the city noise. Plus, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so technically you're getting a little culture in while you're wandering around and vibing with nature.
This is like going to be like when I'm going to send friends.
Ah, this is
It's actually kind of cool, and it's purple. Let's see. I'll go do this one. Cool. Yeah, got like a lot of friends and fam.
Oh my gosh, you have so many of them.
And I figured one of the nights I could like write and like and send it out while I'm here to be like posted sort of thing.
Sweet.
Vegetable curry.
Okay.
This is fish curry. And this is chicken curry.
Now this is the real thing.
The what prata?
Oh.
Is that just
Actually, I do like this one though.
really?
Yeah, I'm surprised you shat on that. Because I think that's actually pretty
Let me
good.
try it. Maybe.
I think the fish one is the tastiest.
The tastiest, okay.
Yeah, I personally like fish.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
What's my favorite?
Same.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, nice.